Round 3 of action here at BPL20, and we have got the Moreton Bay Pirates up against the Tasmania Tridents. This tournament is already putting on a show. We talked about how hard they are to win, even more so now with the 12 teams, but just one franchise undefeated after 2 rounds, and that's the Sydney Lions. They are 2-0. The Gold Coast Hawks, coincidentally, the only team without a win at 0-2. But Val Febo here with you for this clash. Kane Nelson alongside me once again. Kane, what a morning we've had so far. Afternoon, I should say.
What a last game. Twister with the bomb to win it. Couple of cracking games. In for another one here.
Unbelievable, and we've got the Pirates and the Tridents here, but the latter at the present, the Lions 2-0, they are on top. The Suns have leapfrogged into the top 2, 1-1. The Ospreys 1-1 in third. Tassie, Moreton Bay, Adelaide, Geelong, Moama, Melbourne Extreme, Sydney Saints and Melbourne Pulse. So from 2nd to 11th, no wins separating them, all on 1-1. And the Hawks 0-2, but that could change very, very quickly. We're underway here as Alex Marshall, Ryan Burnett and Catherine Rednall under Alan Faulkner take on Beck Van Ash, Rob McMullen and Taylor Mail under coach Chris Dudman. Maroon Bowls versus Maroon Bowls. We have our work cut out for us, Kane.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit tricky, isn't it? Great start there from Beck, though.
It's Beck and Catherine leading for Rob McMullen and Alex Marshall. Hope everyone's enjoying the BPL coverage so far. We've got a couple of milestones in this round as well on rinks that aren't necessarily with us. There we go. Aaron Sheriff to 100 Steamers games, and the Nathan Rice, well, he's 200 BPL games, the first to do it for the Gold Coast Hawks.
Down well here, Catherine. Great correction. What a shot that is. First end, front toucher.
Catherine Rednall, an absolute star of bowls in England. Very lovely person as well. Had the pleasure of meeting her properly for the first time yesterday, and absolutely fantastic. Commonwealth Games bronze medal in 2018 in the triples, and last year playing in Queensland, right in this state. Her and Ellen Fife getting a bronze medal together in the women's singles, as Kelly McCarrahan and Taylor Bruce went into the final. Taylor Bruce getting the gold there. Won a lot of events at Potters, has Catherine Rednall.
Yeah, she's been a standout there at Potters, hasn't she?
7 gold medals.
Yeah, watched her play a few games there. She's incredible.
6 in singles. It's quite unbelievable. Have you ever made the trip up to Potters yourself?
Nah, haven't. Like to maybe one day. Disco's interrupted this rink and smashed a drive. Got the jack through this rink. Still doing his thing, obviously.
Rob McMullen was the absolute hero for the Tasmania Tridents in Moama. 2 bowls to sink the Tweedheads Ospreys in the final round. 1 in the last bowl of the second set, and 1 with the last bowl of the tiebreak as they made their second venture into the BPL finals.
As we've seen previously, that hand can hold a little bit. Taddy's probably been caught out a fraction there, but he'll be happy missing high. That's where the jack's going to. Rob McMullen will be playing weight up here. Can get bowl through jack. Jack movement's fantastic for the Tridents. Great shot here. Yeah, what a shot. Takes the bowl out for 1. It's a great way to start. Really good for your confidence to start off early like that on N1.
Taylor Mail takes the cap off straight away. And Taylor, on these Pine Rivers greens, he's had some success. He was 5th in the MVP voting at BPL 14, or BPL 15, I should say.
Yeah, he's a very good player, Taylor. He's been around the scene a while. Been playing in the BPL for a while now too, so he's
He's a good Richmond supporter as well. I know you're not a big AFL fan, Kane, but
Yeah, no, NRL's a go, I think, but
we are deep in enemy territory, so
Victorians don't know what to do.
and South Australians and Western Australians and Tassie. So that one going around the back there. So Alex Marshall played a bomb in the opening round to get the Pirates on the board. The runner-up last time after finishing in, I believe it was 4th position, but they started the tournament so well. They sort of faded towards the end of the home and away rounds and almost cost them in the end. They were very lucky. Alex played a bomb in the final round to get them into the finals against the Suns to ensure their spot.
Yeah, well, it'd be good to see him in the finals, especially home club final, as the crowd gets right around him. I'm not sure what bowls he's using here, Taddy, but they're turning a heap. I think they're pretty wide set.
Yeah, they finished it. Sorry, I said 4th. They were 3rd on the table. So that'll be 1-2 Tasmania.
Good start from Tassie. Great shot from Rob McMullen there. Really good conversion.
So Alan Faulkner, the coach of Moreton Bay, Chris Studman, for his first venture as coach of the Tridents after Mark Strochnetter formerly had the position. He was their foundation coach. So Chris on debut.
Can still see the greens a little bit wet there with the,
oh my God,
the mat mark and the foot marks there. Probably makes it a little bit tricky, I think, when the jack's down this area, because I dare say it's dry for 3/4 of the green, and then that back quarter where the rain gets, it'll be wet. So the speed would probably change there.
Makes Ben Twist's bowl all the more impressive in the last match, if anybody saw that. What an unbelievable finish.
Yeah, it's probably little bit quicker, I reckon, through that area, probably forcing both the players just to miss a fraction through with their first. Sure, they're both correct. Really good shot from Beck, corrected the speed. Good shot. T to T, tough length.
Catherine Redknapp, not bad weight. Was pretty spot on, just needed the line.
Yeah, perfect speed. It's good for her next one. Knows the speed now.
First Australian team in history, Kane, that hasn't had an Australian player in the lineup. All of the Moreton Bay Pirates born overseas. Ryan Burnett from Scotland, Catherine Redknapp, England, and Alex Marshall, Scotland, and then Alan Faulkner, the coach, from England. Only other team to do that was the New Zealand Blackjacks. But, of course, being from New Zealand, you would expect it.
Yeah, no, I think it's great for the comp. So many more internationals, players come from overseas in the BPL now. I think it's really good. There's so much talent outside of just Australia, so it's good that we're getting the best in the world.
And one that we just love watching is Alex Marshall. He's endeared himself so much to the Australian public, given how often he comes over and plays. He landed at 2:30, or didn't get to the hotel, I don't think, until 2:33 in the morning yesterday. Had to come in after that, acclimatise himself, said he was okay. He was a bit tired in the morning when he woke up, and I don't blame him. I'm sure he would have slept very well last night.
Yeah, he's the best, and it's always good the night games here. The crowd get right behind him. I think a few of them make some posters for him and whatnot. So
Brendan Wilson's not here though,
isn't he?
No, he said he was travelling, so be interesting to see what he's done. He said he's prepared a few things.
I think I've seen some photos of a few of them, so I reckon there's a bit in store for him still.
Nice.
So a little bit wayward here from the guys. Change of length, T to T. Coming into that wet area probably makes it a little bit tougher. Rob McMullen had good speed on the first. Back himself to correct here. He's done well here. Great correction off his first bowl. Really good shot. That'll count for 2. Definitely shot. Close for 2.
It's Rob McMullen.
They're a tighter set of bowls that Rob McMullen's using. Definitely not turning as much as Alex's. Just going a fraction under. Really good weight.
Yeah. Meets Catherine's from before.
Definitely second shot though, so we'll be happy with that. Taddy, we're looking to do the same thing. Have to back him in here after nailing his last. Back him to draw second. I think he's just pinched the line a fraction.
And I love watching him, even when he's not put down a bowl that he'd necessarily like, and as Moreton Bay take a 1. So 1 apiece after 2 ends. The one thing I like is that he's always studying what that bowl is doing, where it's ending up, how it's getting there, and then he makes those corrections.
Yeah, I think it's very important to watch every bowl. Like, you can learn something from every bowl you play. Like, each part of the rink plays differently, so if you do miss, like, your bowl's going into an unknown area, you know, the jack might get to there at a future point in the game, so it's good to watch every bowl and see what it does. Especially on carpet, like, there's different tracks, different paths every part of the rink, so probably one of the reasons why he's got to the top, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just ability, it's such a strategical game, mindset, so those things go a long way.
But he's also a great guy as well.
Yeah.
And when people call you the GOAT so much, it's very easy to go to your head, but it doesn't with Alex. He will always stop and have a chat. He's always there for the fans, and he genuinely just loves the sport and loves the people around it. And he's always got time for people, which I think is the most important thing.
Yeah, I remember actually playing against him in Australian Open when I was 9 years old.
When you were 9?
Yeah, me and my dad played against him in the pairs. He was with Barry Lester, and we obviously got smashed by him, but they were both really good, and you know, it was a pretty cool experience for myself at 9, and I've always, like, you know, had heaps of respect for him because he treated me like just another person. He was really good.
As a 9-year-old as well, like, did you grasp who you were playing at the time, or?
At the time, I didn't actually know who he was. I knew Barry.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I knew once I was playing who he was.
Yeah.
Obviously,
He
knew
was
he
just
was
sinking
good.
you every end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just like, but, you know, we didn't just play against him after that. He was working for Aero, and he gave me a bowls bag, bowls shoes, and rags, so that's just sort of the person he is.
Yeah, he's an absolute star and speaks so passionately about the game. Beck Van Ash. Oh, yeah.
Great shot there from Beck. Massive shot that.
Speaking of great blokes as well, Rob McMullen, he's one of the all-timers. Just so humble, and just, you can see the passion when he plays, and he was genuinely gutted after they fell in that elimination final against Adelaide earlier on in the year, and you can just tell he wears his heart on his sleeve when he plays.
Yeah, he's a legend of a guy. I tend to find that a lot with the Tasmanians. A lot of them are super passionate about their state, like Beck Van Ash, super passionate. I think they're
Alex,
all sort of like that.
Alex Marshall. How many times, if you had $1 for every time you've seen him do that, you would be the world's richest person, I think.
Yeah, what a shot that is from Alex. Turns one down into a pretty good 2-up. See what Rob's got. Looks pretty good. These bowls do hold. It's done well. Second shot. He'll be very happy with that. Alex after a backhand conversion. See if he can switch over the forehand and draw another. Looks like he's down a good line. His bowls will come late. Really good shot. Great shot that is. That's very impressive to be able to go from a backhand conversion to just change over the forehand and get it away and get that close straight away. Shows a lot of class. Aaron T's next door having a big drive. I don't think he's got the result he was after. Rob McMullen putting a little bit of weight up here on the back end. He's just going to go under. Tough shot. Thought he might have looked to play down the forehand there a little bit quicker, try and get the jack, remove the 2 bowls. Alex will be trying to change this up, turn his own over the jack. Anything past will be really good. Definitely won't be short. Very good shot here. Hoping to make it better. Yeah, be happy with that. Hasn't really made the target too much bigger. Gonna try the same, bit quicker. He's just going high here.
So this is a shifting end here, and that is a 3 to the Moreton Bay Pirates.
Yeah, unbelievable there from Taddy. 1 down, turned into 3 up. 3 perfect bowls. Tasmania have called the power play.
And they need to. So, down 4-1.
Yeah, massive end from the win here. I think Brisbane, Moreton Bay will definitely be looking to, if they win this end, I think they know they'll be going close to winning the set.
Yep.
This is sort of do or die end for Tassie. They need to win these last 2.
Moreton Bay making the final in February. It took a piece or 1 minute of Gary Kelly brilliance to end their hopes of a drought-breaking title. They last won it at BPL 8. It's been quite a long time.
Yeah, I think they got the side to do it this year.
They came 3rd 3 times in a row. Moreton Bay. It was BPL 14, 15, 16.
Back at their home, Pine Rivers. I think Catherine Rednall's a great addition to the side.
Oh yeah, she is.
Really good start from Beck. Should be looking to place same bowl. Land this, move the jack. Good shot. Very good. 2 great shots. Really good areas. That's the area we've been talking about. Like, the jack's always moving at this level. Those 2 bowls are perfect.
Catherine Rednall, such a good draw player. But again, that's a good home for her.
Yep.
She'll enjoy that. She'll enjoy being back there. It gives Taddy something to play to. Beck Van Ash, she's done absolutely everything she possibly can for Tasmanian bowls and Australian bowls, and she's going to look to join Catherine at the back there.
Just high, but another really good spot to finish. 3 bowls, you know, just in behind the jack. Any jack movement there for Taddy, and he's holding a big number.
Power play for the Tridents at the moment.
Alex will be looking to try and get to this first. If he misses just past the jack, he'll be very, very happy. Good shot here from Rob McMullen. Love to get down the jack.
Oh, yes. I just didn't bring it as much as he could, or as much as he wanted. He was so close.
Great efforts. Another one there, though, right in that area.
But the hard thing is it's going to be very difficult for Moreton Bay to actually bring that jack back. Alex puts this out on a very high line.
Aaron T's next door has just put a jack over the bank into the back fence.
tends to happen here. We've seen Matty Flapper send him to the roundabout on Sparks Road, so does happen.
Jack movement here for Rob. Land the bowl. Either a 2 would be great. Needs to run.
Has he got the legs? Rowdy just dropped short. He's got one more.
Would be slightly disappointed in that. The line was great. Just wanted to give it a chance.
It's a dead draw here for Alex Marshall.
Yeah. Needs to get another one in there. Tassie got 4 seconds now as well. Hopefully he draws another. If not, he gets to those back 2 bowls.
He's out on a high line. I'm not sure he's quite got this, Kane.
Yeah, we've seen that a bit. You know, every time someone gets out there for the first time, they tend to just miss it high. This is a massive opportunity here. Power play here. If he takes this bowl out, it's essentially worth 8. This is a shot for the set, I reckon. Gets this, they almost win the set.
Oh, he's so close.
His bowls will hold.
Rob McMullen.
Pass his own is good.
That is good.
Rowdy.
Rob McMullen has at least made 3.
I think he's made 4.
He has
Turns into 8.
4. Go to 8. 9-4. And Tasmania roared to life. Oh, it was only 3. Okay, but still, they roared to life anyway.
What a shot that is from Rob McMullen.
7-4.
I think it was 4 because they haven't put the.
Yeah. Power play for the Moreton Bay Pirates.
Okay.
Haven't had one yet, so they need just a 2 now. I'll double check that on the scoreboard in a sec.
Great start there from Catherine.
Yeah, so confirmed it was 3 double to 6 in the end there. So power play for the Pirates, which means double shots on offer.
So Moreton Bay will be looking for a 2 here to get some the set win. I think Beck just needs to run this out. Touch short. So chance here for Catherine. She now one here. Looks a really good line. How's her weight? She's done good here.
Yeah, that's not a bad effort. So Beck just needs to get one in here and put the pressure on. They need a 2 here, Moreton Bay, to win the set.
Gonna switch over the back end. So a good line down that side.
Beck Van Ash.
Just needs to slow up a fraction. Just running through, but is a very good spot to finish there.
Now talk about impressing the right people, Kane Nelson. We've got Gary Willis on the comments. How good is your young apprentice there, Val? Is there anything Kane can't do? Well, no, he's flying. You just say bowls. The week that he gets inducted into the Jackaroos team says that he can't bowl. Too humble, mate. We'll boost that ego this week, don't worry.
Well, it's a little bit of space there, but it's good from Catherine, though, holding 3 shots. The pressure is now applied back on a Rob McMullen. T to T this way. That side's been a little bit holdy. It's not the easiest of shots. I'm sure they have a lot of confidence, though, coming off that last end.
Big time.
Really good line. His bowls do hold. It's not turning much. Just needs to bend a fraction. He's unlucky there. I think he's just flopped out. It's a good sider for his next ones, though. Taddy would love to nail one here.
Yeah,
really put the pressure on Rob.
To try and, yeah, just make Rob think about things.
His bowls will turn a fair bit more. He's done pretty good here.
Yeah.
Flop off that would be massive. Good shot. It's in for 3 or 4 there.
Which doubles to 8. 6 or 8. Either way, give or take.
Based of his last bowl, I think this might be a fraction wide. His last bowl didn't turn.
How's his weight? Rob McMullen, that's
just going to hold off again.
Slightly better, but he's going to have to do more with his last. I think he's cut it down to 2, but still it's not enough.
Yeah, so two's enough for Moreton Bay. I think Taddy's still to get another one closer here though. Just try and nail another one in there. Just same as his last. Flop down off his back bowl, touch of jack's all good. His bowl will turn from there. Just has to have good weight.
Already coming. How is his weight? Don't think it affects the count at all. So Rob McMullen needs to get one in there, at least for second. If he can get the shot even better.
It's not the worst there from Alex, although it's a touch short. It's a little bit in the way there. Especially with Rob's tighter bowls, it's not going to be easy to get around that.
What are you thinking? He calls a timeout. What are you thinking, Kane, for Rob McMullen here? What's the best way for him to negate a 2?
I think it's just the same as the last. Like, he played two draw shots there already, so back himself in the third one. If he flops off his last bowl, he'll do enough.
Well, he's not as wide this time.
It's on a better line. Just has to find his way past his front one.
He's going. Oh, is he going to?
Yes, I think he is. What a shot this is from Rob McMullen. Hurry a bit.
That'll do for one.
Very good.
And look at the little fist pump from Rowdy.
Great shot there from Rowdy. I think he deserved that. His last 2 were very good. Just held off on him.
So now Alex Marshall with it all to do. Any touch of that jack back towards his 2 bowls, and that could work.
I think he'll be down the forehand, up through the front gap. Try and land the bowl for 2 or 3. If he gets a thin part of the jack, he can make a couple. Looks as though that's what they're calling.
All he needs is a 2 here.
Ideal results, land the last bowl out of the head. 2 shots. He's got the trot. I reckon he's pretty close here.
When he gets the trot going, you know that he likes it. Alex Marshall. Oh, you're joking.
Wow.
As Michael Hollywood Sorensen would say, you do not have to be dead to be stiff. And that was as stiff as it gets. They hold on to the Tridents. They take the opening stanza 8-4.
Well, Rob McMullen with 2 massive bowls that set. The shot of the set was that landing that bowl out for 3 on a power play. And down the set there and drew the shot.
Measuring for 2 here. So maybe they had shot in the end anyway.
No, Alex took one of his out on the way
right,
through.
he did too. He did too.
They're measuring for the second one.
Well, of course, the shots up do matter. So it is going to be set to Tasmania.
I think it's only 1 by the looks of the team.
Yeah, just the 1. So 8-4 in the end, or are we getting an umpire?
Looks like they're getting an umpire.
Yep. So we wait briefly. Ryan Burnett is about to make his way onto the rink. Taylor Mail, I think, waiting in the wings as well. So Rob McMullen predominantly skipping at the moment. Beck Van Ash going to lead for him. And then Taylor Mail going to do the same. Laser measures come out. And I believe it's Barry Ashby down there doing our umpiring and officiating. Great to have everybody's company from around the world, wherever you are watching other matches going on while we wait for this measure. We know the first set is going the way of the Tasmania Tridents, and a brilliant little fight back there for them. So we've got the Ospreys and the Jets. First set went to the Jets. Kane, 12-zip.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Wow. Then Sydney have taken the opening set against the poor old Gold Coast Hawks, 11-2. So the Lions are firing at the moment. The Pulse, they have tied the first set with the Steamers at 4 apiece. The Pioneers and Extreme, the Extreme after 4 in the opening set, lead 6-3. And then the Sydney Saints have lost, or could be on their way to losing the opener against Perth. They're down 6-1 after 4 on the TV rink. Only one in the end to the Tridents, so had the score right at 8-4. Second set about to get underway. Taylor Mail and Ryan Burnett into the action for the first time. So it's, Kane, very important to get wins early. As we said in previous matches, you can't win the BPL on the Monday, but you can go a long way to losing it if you start on the back foot.
Yeah, it definitely sets up your confidence throughout the tournament. If you have a few wins early on, gets you going. Really good start here from Burno. First up, straight on the jack. Really good shot.
Up next, we've got the Tweed Ospreys and the Melbourne Pulse, so looking forward to that. After that, the Extreme and the Steamers, where Ali Forsyth will notch up his 100th match for the Melbourne Extreme. So Ryan Burnett will want to try and find his rhythm very quickly to try and get his team back into this.
Yeah, it's 2 good shots though, both in good areas. Taylor's speed with his last ball is really good, just looking to tighten it up a fraction. Just on that higher side, as we have seen a fair bit. It's always a hard hand for everyone to start off with. Burno looks to be using a fairly wide turning bowl as well here.
Oh, they are moving.
Yeah, they're turning a long way. It's obvious, I mean, he's a local here. This is his home club, so he probably knows what's best for the carpet, choosing the widest set.
Looking forward to seeing the reception for Ryan Burnett once he does walk out onto the TV rink tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good. They love him here. Does a lot for the club. He's been a fantastic addition to Pine Rivers. I think they've won the last 2 state pennants in Queensland since he's been there.
Do you play against them much?
Yeah, we played against them in the state pennant final last year, and they beat us in that, unfortunately. But yeah, they went and won it back to back this year.
Well, they've got a good team going, and you look at the likes of Michael Breen, they've got Aaron Hewson, Chris Rosannes, so many good quality players actually playing out of here at Club Pine Rivers. Brendan Wilson, of course.
Yeah, well, I mean, such a good facility. The club's fantastic. Got so many good opportunities with the BPL. Yeah, great club.
Alex Marshall
fantastic.
just continues on. Been such an enjoyable watch so far today. We've had some cracking bowls. Ben Twist, that'll go down in folklore.
Yeah, it's been some fantastic bowls played so far, as you come to expect from this level of bowls.
Taylor just makes things a little bit worse there. So what's Taddy thinking at the moment?
Yeah, I think he's just going to try and apply the pressure, draw another one here for 3, try and get off to a good start, put Rob under the pressure. He's done pretty good here. Just wants this to go nicely now, doesn't want to create a target. Yeah, it'll be
tempting.
It's a good bad ball in the end. He's happy to hold 3, but it allows a running shot there for Rob, which is a massive strength of his. He's looking to hit this. Got it away really good. He's got a few. Yeah, good shot there. Bit stiff. I think he's only removed 1 in the end.
Yeah.
I think it might still be 2 yet.
Ryan Burnett says that.
So good shot.
So Taddy, 1 more to come.
He's already drawn 2. Back in to draw a 3rd one. If he turns his bowl up and over the jack as well, he can potentially make 4. really good start to this second set after losing the first one. Burno set that up fantastic. Straight off from the bench. Played a perfect end.
Alex Marshall.
Yeah, he's down a good line. His bowls will come right back from there.
Taylor almost forgets that the cameras are there. And that is fantastic from Alex Marshall.
Yeah, that's a great end by Moreton Bay all round. 6 really good shots by the boys. 3 shots to start off with. They'll be very happy with that.
Such an enjoyable day. It always is. Day one of BPL always feels a bit like Bowls Christmas in a way because of all the people that are playing, and it's such a wonderful, wonderful event. So enjoyable.
Yeah, it's such a good atmosphere around. You know, all the colours as well with all the shirts.
Yep.
It's fantastic.
And you know what I love? It's not so like when you watch singles, you know, it's one colour bowl versus another, but then you get to fours and everybody's, you know, all 4 players have different colour bowls, 8 different colours. Here, everyone's got the same. It's easier for me.
Yeah, I think it's great for the viewing, great for the commentary.
From a very selfish point of view.
It's nice and easy to be able to see who's got shot. I think it's great.
Even in this game, maroon v maroon, but there's the speckles, so it makes it a bit different.
Burno will probably come right back from there with his bowls. Very good shot there from Burno. Great correction.
Ali Forsyth has just played a bomb on the far rink against the Adelaide Pioneers. The Sydney Saints have also done something good on the TV rink. You can hear the chanting coming through.
So good reply there from Taylor. Burno's chasing right up behind this. Likes it out of the hand. Just needs to hold on now. Just urging it on. It's done pretty good in the end. I think Ali Forsyth has played the bowl to win the set over there.
Yeah, I reckon that's why they were so enthusiastic. Brilliantly done. As Taylor Mayle gets very close.
Great shot there from Taylor. He's been setting the heads up. He's been setting the heads up good so far.
So for the first time in BPL history, due to having 22 games, we've got 5 matches on the Monday. It's only ever been 2 or 3. But this is absolutely brilliant.
I think the more the better, really. They're all such good games. It's just great to have all these games. Extra teams. It's made it more fun. It's good to see some different faces as well.
BPL Cup starts tomorrow as well. So that final will be broadcast at 1 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard on a Friday.
Rob McMullen.
Rowdy.
Bit of jack. Oh, good shot. Gives him 3 seconds now, though. Taddy will be wanting to get another one in here. A little bit of danger for him.
Plenty of options.
Yeah, so small chance here from Rob McMullen. He'll be trying to play the same ideal result. If he can land the ball clean, he makes 4. A little bit of the jack's all right. He's giving it a good chance up there. Just needs to hold on now.
So close, Rob McMullen.
A little bit of the jack. Good
Probably, not sure whether he got it or not.
Very good shot. Leaves an open draw. It'll probably be 1 bowl singles out here.
Yep.
Have to back them both to draw inside that.
Well, Alex Marshall, surely. Seen him draw inside a dime before.
Probably draw toucher.
He does tend to do that.
Yeah, he looks good here. Really good line. Yeah, great shot.
Well, Kane, you called it before he even launched it. He'll draw a touch-up, and the chalk spray about to come out.
It's a pretty safe option, saying Alex Marshall draw a toucher, I think.
Bear Jack out on a new line. That's so hard to do. He's got some fresh kicks on as well. The red shoes, yeah. Alex Marshall, they look good.
I like them. Yeah, he did make 2 as well, so it's forced Rob McMullen to have to try and draw a second shot here.
And
I think he's done all good.
Probably will. So 4-zip. Does Chris Studman put up the power play sign? They're asking him about it. They're asking Rob McMullen, and yes, they do. So power play for the Tasmania Tridents, 4-0 in favour of the Pirates after 2 in this second set. Pirates won the first 8-4.
I think this is the exact same position that they were in pretty much last set, and
not far away from it.
Rob McMullen played a bomb to make a few on the power play. See if he can do it again.
Yeah, and the difference was that was on end 4. They were down 4-1. Now they're down 4-0 after 2. Two matches to come today to just whet the appetite for the rest of the week.
Probably switch over hands, I think, here, Berno. Be interesting to see. He hasn't played one down this side. Everyone's been caught going a fraction high, but he would know this rink being a local. As we've seen a lot, just a little bit high, but really good weight. I'm sure he'll correct from that. Good shot from Taylor. It's the area where you want to be finishing. Berno straight on the mat and going. It's done well here. Very good shot. Perfect spot to finish. 3 good shots. It's going good here.
Taylor Mail.
Looks better.
This is very close. Has he got the weight?
Just needs to run.
His line was excellent. But Ryan Burnett has started, well, his involvement very, very nicely, Kane, and he's come in and haven't lost an end yet.
Yeah, he's probably been the difference, I think. So, set the heads up perfect for the first 3 ends. Alex Marshall's just continued on doing what he's been doing all game. Tweed heads on the next door rink, holding a really good 4. 4 bowls inside about a foot.
One cleared out for them as Alex Marshall pops in another. That's probably the shot. So Tassie need to score here.
Yeah, this is massive for Rob. Needs to at least get shot this end.
So I think he's going around I think he's gone because he's going to go big.
Yeah, be hoping that bowl stays up, which I think it has.
Yeah, it has. So
Alex might need to try and go around the back here, try and get to the spot first.
And he's right on the respot there.
Great shot there from Taddy.
Rob McMullen. He's not a mile away here, Kane.
It's a bend of fraction.
Oh, and again, just no luck.
Does help. It's got out in the open, but only problem is now for Tassie, it's hard to see him making more than 1 shot out of anything.
Which 4-2, not a bad result with a couple of ends to go, so they can easily get that back. But the problem is Moreton Bay haven't used their power play as of yet.
Yep.
And Alex Marshall, could he do it again? Another touch-up? Not a bad effort.
This is massive here for Rowdy. He
forehand, maybe try and trail it to that back bolt, make it 2, double that to 4.
Yeah, he needs to at least get shot if they want to win the set.
Tell you what.
I think he's done good. Just needs to slow.
Can he get the jack as well?
Great shot there. Great shot from Bob McMullen. Keeps him in the set.
That'll do. 1, double that to 2. And is it a power play for Moreton Bay? I haven't quite seen the placard come out yet from Alan Faulkner. And yes, it has. The red jack has come out. So 4-2 in favour of Moreton Bay. There's 2 ends to play. Tassie won the opening set 8-4. And other matches going on at the moment. Plenty of them, 6 to go through in every round, which is so good. Instead of what used to be 4, we had 8 teams for such a long time. Then Moreton Bay and Tassie, that's 1 game. Then we've got the Ospreys and the Jets. The Jets leading 12-0, 7-5 with an end to play. The Lions won the first set against the Hawks 11-2. They lead 3-2 after 3 in the second. The Pulse and the Steamers, 4-all first set. Pulse lead 3-1 after 3 in the second. The Pioneers lost the first set to the Extreme 8-3. The Extreme lead 2-1 after 2 in the second. And the Suns took the first set off the Saints 6-5. They're down 1-0 after 1 in the second. So plenty of vital action. The Sydney Lions looking to really entrench themselves on top of the ladder at the moment. The only undefeated team after 2 rounds.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go 3 for 3 there too. They won the first set up 7-2 last end there, so looks like they'll be 3-3.
They got 7-2 now, wow. So it's a bit cruel for the Hawks. The only team without a win, playing the only team without a loss, and
yeah,
that's how it's going to stay, it looks like.
Yeah, pretty good there from Taylor. I think Berno's just going to turn underneath here. A little bit unhappy with that. Unsure why it turned. Well, McMullen will want to try and add another one here. Apply some pressure, holding a pretty good 2. Especially against Moreton Bay's power play. They need to win this end. Just needs to turn back. Fraction high. It's going to come to a good home though. Probably a little bit too much room for Taddy at the moment, the way he's been going. Have to back him in to draw this.
So what has Rob McMullen got? Well, it's very spacious at the moment. And Alex Marshall never usually needs that much. So this is an end that they just need to win to try and entrench themselves with a big lead and try and force this tie break.
Does count though for Rob, so it is 3. So it's a crucial bowl here for Taddy. Wants to draw it with this one. Does want to put himself under pressure with the last bowl.
Well, he's not going to, it doesn't look like.
Might get a good result here. Yeah.
So it's cut it down to 1, and Ryan Burnett says the same. Well, Taylor reckons it could be 2.
So one and a measure.
So all Rob McMullen needs to do, if he gets a 2, he ties up the set, and then all I have to worry about is winning the final end. Rob McMullen, this is close. This could be V1 if it slows. And his line is very good.
Great shot from Rowdy. Looks as if the Geelong Jets have won over there, I think. Shaking hands.
So the Jets, 2-1. That's a big win over the Ospreys, who have it all to play for up next against the defending champions in the Melbourne Pulse. The Pulse, if they lose to the Steamers, both of those two teams could be 1 and 2. Alex Marshall, this is better.
Yeah, this is massive for Taddy. 2, maybe 3 down. Needs to run.
Drop, is he? Did his utmost to get there. 1. And are we still looking at the second? It was 2. That is massive. Well, Taddy might want to have a measure here.
It sort of doesn't matter in a way for the Pirates. Either way, they have to win the next end.
Yep.
Both teams will have to win the next end. Whether it being 1 or 2, but...
So I believe, yeah, the marker held up 2 paddles. So, well, that is massive in the end because, yeah, you're right. Now it's a matter of Tassie just needing to win this final end if they're going to win, and to force a tiebreak, Moreton Bay just need to do the same.
Handy start there from Talon. Would have been hoping to give it a good chance with his first setup, which he has.
Yeah, it's a confirmed 2, so...
All to play for, all even last end of the set. Moreton Bay need a win to stay in it. Tassie looking to win the end to go out in straight sets. The leads there would really be open to try and get one right on top of the jack to ice it up.
It's a good start, or good second from Taylor Mail. So this would be a remarkable win for the Tridents if they can pull it off in straight sets, because they were down 4-1 in the opening set and down 4-0 in the second. To come back from both and win if they can would be something extraordinary.
I think they've won both their power plays, and I think they might have deflected both.
Yeah, they have.
Bay power plays.
They have, which is so impressive, you know, to win both of yours and defend your opponents. What more could you ask for? Talon, still plenty of room.
Yeah,
so, Sydney Lions have gone 3 and zip. They've beaten the Hawks. Hawks 0 and 3. And it's looming dangerously for them. There's so much excitement about bringing in Nick Brett.
Good effort there from Burno. Another second. Give back these skippers a draw inside that though. Probably too much room.
What a remarkable start for the Sydney Lions between Brett Spur and Nathan Black. They had 9 games experience between them. Karen Murphy, of course, nearly 300. Well, I think she did play 300 in... She's very close anyway. I think she has gotten there, sorry.
Alex Marshall looking to try and draw this here. Get him to a tiebreaker. Looks good. Just needs to bend back now. Yeah, good shot there from Taddy. He's done enough for shot for now. Be happy with that. Looks good here from Rob McMullen. Really good line. What a shot this is. Great shot from Rowdy.
He has continuously had the answers here. Rob Rowdy McMullen. He was the hero of Moama. Some say they're going to build him a statue in Tasmania.
He's played some massive shots right at the right time when they've counted, when they've needed him. He's been the man. What's Alex Marshall got for us here? I'm sure he's going to have something to say.
It's essentially a one-end tiebreak for the Tridents. This one just goes too far. So what is Rob McMullen doing here with his last, do you think?
I think he's going to try and draw another one. That bowl, the Moreton Bay got 2 seconds, so if nothing changes, I think Taddy might be looking to try and take the bowl out. They do have the respot. Needs another one in here. I think he's just going to hold off, but I mean, he's done his role. He's done his role, Rob McMahon. He's drawn the shot to hide the set. He can't do much more.
So here we go.
He's got a few options here. He can try and draw it off, or he does have the respot, I think. So he could look to try and take the bowl out for shot or get the kill for one.
Timeout called, I believe. So Alex Marshall to send it to a tiebreak. He's played many a big bowl in his career, and this one is fairly substantial.
What do you reckon he'll play, Val?
I think he'll stay on the same hand.
Just try and draw the shot, or?
Yeah. Maybe sit the bowl.
Yeah, I reckon he's going to try and take the bowl. Looks like he is.
Whoop.
He's pretty close, I think.
Come on, Burno. Yeah, he's got it.
What a shot from Alex Marshall there. Takes the bowl out to get him to a tiebreaker. Made 3 out of it as well, I think.
Unbelievable. That is sensational. Burno gives him a massive high five. We apologise, Burno, sometimes, you know, the adrenaline gets you, and you just got to be involved, and we don't blame him. That was sensational. Alex Marshall does it again. 7-4, they take the second set, and he saves them. They go to a tiebreak. Can the Tridents hold on? They've been down 4-0 and 4-1 in the 2 sets. Have done absolutely everything they possibly could to try and win it. Now it comes down to 12 bowls, 2 bowl triples. And, well, Alex Marshall, he's going to have the final say.
Yeah, Alex Marshall with last bowl. That's massive.
1 end tiebreak. Next match due to start at 4:45 local time, so that's in 16 minutes. So we'll truly make that, no problems. Then a little dinner break, and 6:30 is when the last match is due to start tonight.
Beck Van Ash, that is a great start.
It's exactly what you want with your first bowl in a tiebreak. Did want to see someone put the mat right up and sink the jack, but alas, we'll have to wait.
Yeah, been waiting for that. Tiebreaker. Jack in the ditch.
I believe we have a literal tiebreaker between Moama and the Pulse. And when I say literal tiebreaker, I mean both sets tied. And yep, they've tossed the coins, so 4-all in the first set, 3-all in the second set, and they can't be split. And Beck
just wants to land in front of this. Yeah, great shooting. Got a toucher out of that as well. I think Alex might call a little bit of weight here. She'll definitely be positive. Get the jack. 2 bowls.
Catherine Rednall
just going under here. Taylor will want to try and change this up. Won't want to leave that head there for Burnout. Be looking to try and trail the jack or move his own bowls. It's down a good line for his. Just needs to hold on now.
The most impressive thing for Beck was that she came in and did that cold.
Yeah, from the bench, no bowls. Pretty fair. Burno looking to run the jack in here. I think he's a little bit wide.
Can he get Beck's touch up? Oh, how did that stay? So all of a sudden, the only 3 bowls in the vicinity of the jack are Tridents, but at the back of the rink, the Pirates control proceedings.
Yeah, not ideal there from Burno, but only takes 1 bowl. Doesn't really want to land. Yeah, get away now, a big best.
So nothing at the back. There you go. So currently 4. I dare say it'll change, Kane.
Yeah, Teddy's just told Burno to drop the weight off here. He's just trying and give it a little chance.
Got to get one on the rink. That's first and foremost.
Doesn't like it.
Well, Alex Marshall has got it literally all to do. He's down 4.
Yeah, can he do it again? Rob McMullen will want to try and move that jack though.
Yeah.
As good as it is holding 4, it's not the worst shot for Taddy.
Yeah, there's a lot of room.
Yeah, try and give it a chance, take the target away a little bit.
So up next, Ospreys and Pulse. Ospreys 1 and 2. The Pulse possibly on the verge of going 1 and 2.
Do we know who won out of the Extreme game?
I believe, well, the Extreme won the first set, so I reckon it was probably them. I'll double check. So they could be 2 and 1 here, the Extreme, after taking the wooden spoon. They got it. 8-3-3-2. So they won the wooden spoon in Moama. And they're looking pretty good at the moment, but they did start Moama very well as well. Alex Marshall drifting. Did he bowl it? No.
It's going under here, Rob, but it's going to be another counter. It's 5. Not that it
doesn't
matters, but it'll be interesting to see what Teddy does here. He's either going to try and draw it off or potentially look to run the jack.
So the Saints and the Suns. They currently locked in a big battle there. Final end. The Suns won the first set 6-5. Saints lead the second 3-2. Alex Marshall overcooks it.
Pushed it high there. Looking to run the jack. Missed it a bit high.
So what's Rob going to do now, Kane?
I think he still wants to try and move that jack. Take the running shot away from Alex.
He's close.
Any jack movement will be massive.
He doesn't mind this.
Just needs to hold on. Any movement on that bowl would help. Just under.
Well, here it is. He saved them with his final bowl of the 5th end, did Alex Marshall. He's down 5, but that doesn't really matter.
So he's nominated the kill.
Yep.
He's not going to try and run the jack into the ditch for 1.
And if it kills, we replay it.
Replay.
Big weight incoming. Alex Marshall, here we go.
I think he's pushed it high.
He does not like it at all. And the Tasmania Tridents, they score a 5 in the tiebreak, which is quite unbelievable. That is a brilliant result for them after being down 4-1 in the first set. They won that 4-0 in the second, almost pinched it, and they claim it in a tiebreak. Tiebreaks haven't always been their friend, the Tridents, but they win one here on the live stream rink. The Pirates, well, they're 1 and 2. Tassie are 2 and 1. And we are looking at a wonderful BPL20 because so many teams keep chopping and changing in these early stages. Kane, thank you very much. We'll be back shortly.
Thanks, Val.
In 10 minutes, it is the Tweed Ospreys up against the Melbourne Pulse. Very much looking forward to that. We'll catch it right then on Bowls Australia's YouTube channel.